Hi everyone, I'm Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. Thanks for joining me. So today I have a question from one of our viewers, and now this applies to a lot of people. This is written from a Ms. W, but as I read this is genderless. So think in terms of partners in general. This has to do with, are we hoping our current partner will change our past? Sound familiar? Okay, here we go. Here's what she says. I need my glasses. Okay. I think this would be extremely helpful for me, and to add a little more insight, I've found out through therapy and watching self-help and relationship coaching videos, the reason we're ashamed or so invested in not walking away or admitting defeat, that means from a partner, is because many times it has to do with some childhood abandonment issues, where now as adults we're drawn to men who don't or can't love us, which resemble the relationships we had with our fathers that we are now trying to fix. We're chasing the love we didn't get from our fathers growing up. Could be from your mothers growing up, okay? Even though I see it now, I still can't fix it. Okay, so the awareness, labels and terms and awareness, they help, but they're not going to fix it. She says, I'm still stuck chasing men who don't love and care for me the way I do. Please make a video on this. It would truly save my sanity. Okay, Ms. W, you are not alone. For your information, I lived with a partner who was the worst aspect of my mother for 10 years. Now, I had a perfectly better model to choose from, my father, but I didn't choose that. You know why? Because there was no issue there. Okay, bear with me. We are always on track to heal ourselves. Innately, we are always trying to find the better version of ourselves. Brilliant that you notice this. And if you are currently interested in somebody who's difficult, and now hearing this video, you're like, okay, I got it. That's my dad. I got it. I'm trying to get this love. Bravo. Bravo that you are bringing this issue forward. However, here's what I've got to tell you. No, your current partner will not change your past. Your past was your past. You can't change what happened to you. And if you think that you can find a detached, emotionless, impatient, cruel, unsympathetic, thoughtless person, a narcissist, and make them love you like a nurturing parent, this is a useless task because it's never going to happen. Never, never, never going to happen. Okay? Here's the way that it happens. And you know what the best part is? It doesn't even involve them. The only person who can fix what you didn't get is you. And the only way you fix it is here. You change the perspective. You shoot that story from another angle. And I'll tell you why. If you don't find the benefit in that horror, you will carry it for the rest of your life as a wound. Trust me on this one. I've had to find every mental gymnastic formula I could to override my life experience. And I don't wear it today. I don't think you would ever sense. Ever. I'd have to tell you. But that's the good news. Because here's what happens. When you're young and you're a child, you have black and white thinking. It's concrete. It's good and bad and right and wrong. Now, as an adult, you have gray. You have shades and variations. This is what maturity and living life has brought to you. So instead of looking at a situation where obviously you're going to be the victim and they're the bad person, that narrative can change because now as an adult you free yourself by opening up that prison of your mind and you shoot it from another angle. Now you add in the grays. I promise you parents do not rub their hands together and say, man, I'm going to screw them over. They don't do that. You've got human beings that didn't have this information that you so readily have from videos and internet. They didn't go to therapy. They dealt with their life and they had their wounds and they made mistakes. And they had their own issues that they didn't get over because their parents didn't get over it. And so it went on and on. But you are the correction. You are the change and you are the shift. And here's where it starts. Don't look for them or somebody in your present. Your partner, your new partner is not going to fix you. You'll know you're fixed when you're no longer attracted to people like that. But it starts here. I'm going to ask all of you that feel that you are in this situation. If you're attracted to somebody who's cold and shut down and impatient and cruel and abusive, do yourself a favor in your private time, review your narrative of that entire story of your life. Add some dimension. Cut that person some slack for not knowing. Having very few tools, a lot of pain, and a lot of fear. Remember, fear comes out as hostility. This is not to excuse inexcusable behavior. It is to free you from the prison of your own mind. Okay? Then, as you have this other layer to the narrative, now it's not just a victim. Now you see the humanity in it. And if anything, you may have a moment of empathy and compassion. Again, it doesn't mean you accept this as being okay. It's just that you see it from a more mature level. Now you are healed. And you didn't need them to do it. Okay? Where your pain is where your purpose is. And whether you know it or not, what that did for you is it created a dent that has somehow formed a need. And the need will form some kind of coloring on how you approach your life. Maybe you wanted a mommy who was nurturing, and you got an abusive, vicious mommy. You might just set out the rest of your life to be the mommy that you never got. From one who knows. Okay? So please, you don't have to be a victim of your past. Here's how you change it. I hope this helped you. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. Thank you for writing me. This is so great. I think that I'm trying to pick the ones that apply to all of us and to teach you along the way how to rethink so that you can heal yourselves. And I really thank the new clients that I've had that have come from these videos. Oh my gosh, you guys are so amazing. I have the best people in the world, and the fact that I get to work with you one-on-one and see your face, if we're on Skype or talk to you on the phone. Thank you so much. There are lots of interviews on my website and lots of articles. Please look at my consultation packages. If you want me to talk to you very specifically, that's the way to do it. Thank you so much. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net.